Let's bring in John Kilduff. He is the founding partner at Again Capital. Kilduff again. John, welcome back. Oil.
Good to see you, Tyler.
Do you see oil turning around and moving higher unless if China does not come back and boost demand?
Yeah, we need the economy globally to sort of get its sea legs back, and for China in particular to straighten it out its situation before we can see, I think, oil prices head back higher. That's the real turning point here, Tyler. Also, too, we're watching Europe. Obviously, it's a parade of horribles there for them in terms of energy just across the board. And here in the United States, too, we're worried as well. We've had some really weak gasoline demand weeks over the course of this summer. They've been rebounding again here as we close things out. But, the demand has been a real question mark, surprisingly so, and as everyone has tried to sort out this equation in the aftermath of the Russia-Ukraine war.
Yeah, we don't know what could happen between now and the end of the year, both in terms of the Chinese economy, in terms of the war in Ukraine and what might happen there. And so global demand for oil is a big question mark on lots of levels. Could something happens really tragically bad in Ukraine, oil could go way back up again. Let's now switch to gas, if we might. How much should Americans be preparing for sort of a doubling in their heating bills this year?
For now, that's looking very likely, Tyler. It's the market, though, arguably is ahead of itself. And for U.S. consumers now, strictly for U.S. consumers, and I got to make an important point here. The U.S. natural gas supplies and storage levels are excellent, are good. I shouldn't say excellent; they're good. But it's a siloed commodity. Our pricing shouldn't necessarily be reflective of what's being priced in Europe and in Asia for natural gas supplies, simply because it's not like crude oil or refined products where we can just flip a switch and send out our supply to higher price points or locales. It's stuck here, and it's stuck in the fields. And natural gas supplies right now are 10% about below last year's storage levels, 12% below the 5-year average. That's within the realm of normal. And we're going to go into a period of time here over the next several weeks where the pace of injection of gas into storage typically accelerates, Tyler. So, we've been lucky to a degree in the energy space from a consumer's perspective really all year. We haven't lost all that much Russian supply, and these natural gas numbers are favorable to U.S. consumers. We just need to catch a break. We also haven't had any hurricanes. So, again, if we can have this winning streak continue, I think the worst case scenario, which the market is absolutely pricing in right now, doesn't come to pass.
John, this is Courtney. And natural gas seems to have certainly more volatility when it comes to weather or weather expectations. I know you mentioned hurricanes, but also fluctuating temperatures. What is the price right now of natural gas telling you that the market is expecting to come? And do you think those expectations are correct?
Yeah, it's one of those times where I like to joke that the natural gas markets is more nervous than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs at this point. Again, they're really pricing in court the worst-case scenario, that we will get a massive hurricane or two, that we will get an early cold snap, that some of this heat that's been with us all summer for the most part, particularly in the middle of the country, persists. But again, the storage levels are okay, and the natural gas production continues to rise. So, again, the market right now, this is historic, this is typical for energy commodity markets. You get the run-up in gasoline prices in March or April, well ahead of the driving season. I think you're seeing a similar thing right here. The high price point for natural gas, which should top out, I think, over the next several weeks, about $12 to $14 a unit. I think we slide from there if the situation continues as it is presenting right now in terms of the fundamentals.